All right, next up on the bench, I'm trying to get away from doing multiple repairs at one time, but I have some parts that are en route for another one that I'm working on, another repair. So I thought I would at least get this started and show you what's going on with this one. And this is a Kenwood 11 III that is in absolutely terrible shape. I mean, it's cabinet's busted, and electronically this thing's like a basket case. So I don't know about this one at all. But I'm going to turn it on and kind of show you what happens. Hopefully you can see the dim bulb here. I'm trying to shade that a little bit so you can see what this thing does. So turn it on, flashes, goes out. Protection. I may have to give it a minute. Now all I did was I turned it on and I tested for voltage at the speaker terminals. Okay, so there was a click, and now can you see the dim bulb pulsing? All right, so dim bulb is pulsing. So this ought to be an interesting one, and then the relay keeps clicking in now. So we've got some craziness going on, and when I measure DC offset at the, oops, sorry, I'm throwing something down over here. DC offset at the speaker terminals, I'm getting a fluctuation on the left channel between 100 millivolts and about 3 volts. It'll spike up to it. So we've got some electronics stuff to figure out here. So what I'm going to do is take this out of the case and let's look around the inside and see what's going on. So we have an incredibly dusty and dirty inside. Looks like there may have been some work done. Maybe not. I'm just looking at, there are different colored caps in here where they should be the same color, but they are different. And I see one cap that looks like it was marked over here with a marker or something. So maybe someone went through and measured it. I don't know. So let's see. What I like to do, right, I think what I'm going to do on this first is I am going to blow this out. Well, actually, what I might do first is see if I can even adjust. Pull up the service manual and adjust offset and bias just to see if it'll budge. I mean, we definitely have some issues though, but I'm just kind of curious before I tear into this too far what exactly we are dealing with. I don't see anything that looks burned up or chewed up. I'm just looking real close here at the amplifier board. Here's the power supply. I think this is phono over here, but I've got to look at the service manual and see what's going on. And then lamps are out on this. I mean, this thing's just a mess. All right, I'm gonna have to pull the service manual down and see what I can see. All right, I'm just kind of curious as to what is going on. So I've got the right channel, and I've got it according to the service manual. I've got to go. You attach the DVM between the emitters on the two outputs, and they're marked with emitter collector base, or well, it's collector emitter base and then emitter collector base. You can kind of see the different colored wires and see how they're labeled. So let's turn this on, and I'm gonna do it on the dim bulb just to see. check it here first. I just want to see what it's doing, and then I don't know that there's anything shorted, but all right, so that says minus half a volt. And it's, yeah, there it clicks, goes to nothing. Here's the adjustment pot. Oh yeah, as soon as I touch that. So I wonder, let me do this. These get dirty, so let me just hit that a couple times. What the heck, it's not working anyway. Actually, I can clean these. And I can see where they were set, there's so much dust. Let's just see what's going on. I'm not sure what the value of these are, but so I don't know if I have any replacements. Oh man, disgusting. Okay. And I don't know if that's the right. I mean, it says emitter to emitter. This service manual sucks. I mean, it blows. The service manual's horrible, and it's still pulsing. So. And then same over here, emitter, emitter. And I'm trying to see where that's at. Let's see what this one does. So left channel, we're at negative, well, we're at 17 millivolts on the left channel. So, well, I assume this is left and right. I'll have to check, but just curious. And I'm not sure what this is supposed to be set to. Oh, 90 millivolts. I'm just wondering if it'll adjust. Yeah. So left channel will adjust. Right channel, oh, I have to move those. Left channel will adjust. Let's see what the right channel does. I'm pretty sure with half a volt, this isn't going to do anything. Make sure we get that right. Emitter. Oh wait, did I have that on the base? I think I had that on the base. I can't tell. Ah, jeez. Oh, that's the emitter. I didn't have it connected right. Kenwood, this sucks. This service manual is a joke. Because you can't tell where anything is. And it says in the service manual, maybe I'll try to flash an image up if I think about it when I'm editing this. It shows pin numbers. And I don't see any pin numbers. So I'm not a fan of Kenwood 11s. They look kind of cool, but I'm not a fan. There we go. Now we get 12. Yeah, I mean, I can adjust that. It doesn't sit. Yeah, it keeps jumping. So there's definitely something going on here. Now it's up to 195 millivolts, and it goes back down. Whoa, and the bulb is glowing pretty bright over there. So, all right, so this thing's possessed by the devil. All right, I'm gonna have to chew on this for a little bit and formulate a plan. See what we're gonna look at first. I can. Yeah, I'm not sure. This one will be an interesting one. And I hope that's interesting in a good way. So I didn't have much time this morning, so I'm gonna step away, start my day, and then, wow, look at that. This light board is out. It's not, gosh, this thing is rough. I don't know if you can see that. The light board is popped out there. Yeah, what? Bad shape. Bad shape. I wonder if I'll be able to tack that back in there. All right, so anyway, I got to start my day. I'll come back to this one and come back to it. May not be for a while. Well, I decided I had like 5 minutes, so I decided to try something real quick. If I disconnect the right channel amplifier board, and let me do that real quick. So this has the little connectors. So let me show you. Oops, don't want to do that one. I want to do this one. So if I pull, all right, if I pull one of the jumpers, so see how I've got it disconnected. Just want to let you hear this. So I'm going to power it on. So relay clicks and the dim bulb flashes, goes out, relay clicks, and it appears to be stable. When I did the opposite, it's still a mess. When I keep both connected, it's a mess. So I wanted to record this for myself as much as anything else because I may not pick this up for a while, but it looks like there is an issue with the right channel, or what I'm assuming is the right channel. When I'm looking at the unit, it is this side of the board. I would assume that's the right channel. I mean, but I don't know. I've been working with so much Macintosh gear lately, and they've got all sorts of crazy things reversed in their receivers and amplifiers. So anyway, now what I will do, now that I've got kind of an idea that it's something on this right channel, and when I told you that there were some caps that were replaced, so this, I'm not sure, that may not be anything. We got gray cap and orange cap, right, in roughly the same spot, but that could be something else. So I'm thinking we've got maybe a bad transistor, something like that on this side of the board. So anyway, I'm gonna have to figure out how to pull that thing out of there, disconnect it, and work on it. Looks like I'm gonna have to disconnect the outputs. And disconnect the outputs, disconnect the board, or maybe I can, maybe I won't have to disconnect. I have to figure it out. Again, I haven't really torn one of these. So anyway, we'll pick that up in the next segment. So at least the initial look at this, you know what's going on, and you know as much as I do at this point. Man, I don't know why that's all busted. So anyway, as always, if you like what you see, like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in part 2.